So you need to figure out where your neutral ball position is. And we've been working this, you're not too far out. I like wedges in the center of heels, and then all the way through to driver, left heel. Now from there, the further back you put a ball, the more draw bias it is. The further forward you put a ball, the more fade bias it is. So the first variable in shot shaping, you can move ball position back for a draw, forward for a fade. So if I've got an 8-iron here, and I start to move it back, this is now going to be more draw bias. Because I'm coming in on the arc, more still traveling in to out. I catch it earlier, it starts right, it draws back. Forward, meaning fade. Then you've got whether you're working in to out or out to in. Now, if I put the ball back, it makes sense to also get a little bit closed in the heels, maybe a touch with the shoulders. I've now built a setup that if I just swing, I'm now going to swing right, catch it early and hit my draw. If I move it forward and open up a little bit and swing my swing, and I catch it working more left and hit the cut. So you can close your stance or open your stance, draws and fades. Ball back would be draw, forward would be fade. Then you can start to do in-swing feels. So the more you get a club working out in front and down and left, you're cutting across it, and that suits to feel like there's a bit more firmness in the left hand and you're holding a little bit longer. If I go for something that feels like quite a big cut here, I'm going to work out to in and hold the left wrist through the ball. And that's working a long way that way. You could do the opposite and get closed and feel a little bit more releasey. Now you've got the draw. We've got shape built in. Whether it's low or high depends on your ability to cover the ball. We think about low shots, meaning something where the release pattern is more passive, and something where the chest tries to cover the lower body. Right shoulder down is low. This would be a low type of follow through. I'll hit that. Ball's going to go low, cover it, shot out super low. The opposite, to send the ball high, we start to hang back with the kind of pelvis, open up, low point stays back, release harder. That starts to send the ball high. We get out the way, send it up. And that one's come off way higher. So now we've got low, we've got high, we've got draws and fades. You could then mess around with moving ball position for high draw, high fade, low fade. Covered a lot there. Hope it makes sense. That gives you some ideas to work with and to use when you're on the practice tee, and then to take it into those situations on the golf course. It takes thousands of balls to start to really master shot shape. If you know where your middle ground is, if you know where your stock is, so for you, fairly straight, maybe a drop of fade, then you can work off of that, higher, lower, draws, and more fade. Cheers.